The truth is one. The wise perceive it in many ways. Cosmic reality is one. Every perception of reality is wise. All perceptions of the one reality are wise. So why conflict at all? Ekam sahib vibrahay, bahuta vadanti. Ekam sahib vibrahay, bahuta vadanti.
Namaste. Welcome to the global limitless field with Sri Krishnaji. We are here connecting from Ekam, the World Center for Enlightenment. I am Purnima, a disciple of Sri Preethaji and Sri Krishnaji. Today, I will be supporting you in your limitless field experience. Today is a very important day for all of us. Let us participate with total dedication and not miss a single moment of this event. So if you are ready, it is time to be in the presence of Sri Krishnaji. Let us welcome Sri Krishnaji joyfully to lead us forward today.
Namaste, Namaste, Vibho Vishwamurte. Namaste, Namaste, Chidananda Murte. Namaste, Namaste, Tapo Yoga Gamya. Namaste, Namaste, Shruti Jnana Gamya. Namaste,
Namaste.
Vibho Vishwamurte.
Namaste to all. So how are you? It's been a little while. In this limitless field meditation, I would like to lead you into an experience of the divine feminine. Most people and most religions in the world perceive the divine as all masculine. Does the divine have a gender at all? The divine is a pure field of consciousness for one who follows the path of wisdom. In one of the temples in India, the devotees wait in joyful anticipation for the curtains to be opened by the priests, and what they behold is formlessness. But for one who follows the path of devotion, this universal field manifests as a personal divine. And a personal divine can be masculine as well as feminine. India is that mystic land where every experience of the divine as a field, as formlessness, as a mother, as a beloved, as a father, as a friend, everything is accepted and celebrated. Today in the Limitless Field meditation, you will be experiencing the grace of the Mother Divine. This month of October is very special in India. It is a festival time when Indians spend 10 days celebrating the various attributes of the divine feminine. Not many Indians know that Dashera is actually a celebration of spiritual awakening. The first 3 days are dedicated to the celebration of the Divine Mother as Mahadurga. Mahadurga is that powerful attribute of the Divine Mother who, through her presence, dispels tamas or spiritual darkness in you. Tamas keeps you bound to attachments. You live your life believing there is nothing beyond this worldly and material existence. You are bound to the material aspects of life, like wealth, success, fame, position, power, significance, and physical comforts. You oscillate between pleasure and pain. Pleasure comes when you have more of this materialistic attainments, and pain comes when you have less of them flowing into your life. You are in a state of spiritual slumber, which is tamas. On your path to enlightenment, tamas is the biggest impediment, because tamas is like the force of gravity. It holds you down to a mundane existence. It does not allow a spiritual awakening to happen. That is why you need the great blessings of the Divine Mother to spiritually awaken your consciousness. The next 3 days, which is the 4th, 5th, and the 6th days, are a celebration of the Divine Mother as Mahalakshmi, who is an embodiment of abundance. At this stage, the Divine Mother breaks you free of rajas, or aggressive desire and longing. This rajas in you makes you perpetually hungry in life. You are hungry for wealth, hungry for success, hungry for fame, for love, and hungry for the pleasures of life. You are never fulfilled, even after achieving what you set out for. This state of consciousness is what I call a Lakshmi, a state of lack, a state of craving and longing for fulfillment. As long as you live in this state of impoverishment and lack, abundance cannot flow into your life. During these festive days, Mahalakshmi, the Mother Divine, the Divine Mother, smiles upon you compassionately and quells the force of aggression and hunger in you. Freed of rajas, you become calm, contented, and joyful. And with Alakshmi or lack gone, you receive blessings from the Divine Mother for abundance of every form, as love, wealth, success, friendships, health, and joy to flow into your life. The last 3 days of Navaratri, the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, is a celebration of the third attribute of the Divine Mother, which is great wisdom. She is celebrated as the beautiful Saraswati Devi, clad in pure white, seated upon a white lotus, which is floating on calm waters. Everything around the Divine Mother is serene and pure, representing the Sattva energy, while Rajas and Tamas pulls you away from abundance, joy, love, and peace, and binds you to suffering states of anger, fear, and sadness. It is Sattva that calms you, centers you, and leads you on the path of wisdom and intelligence. Sattva is a calm state, but still you are not freed from suffering. You are still not a Jivan Mukta or an enlightened being. But Sattva is the best ground from which you can begin your journey to enlightenment. The blessings of the Divine Mother as Saraswati awakens in you, awakens you beyond division and separation as the me and the not me, that you're separate from the fellow human being, separate from the universe, from life, and from the divine. You go beyond separation that divides you based on gender, nationality, class, caste, religion, race. And this division becomes the force behind every self-centered and destructive action that you perform. The blessings of the Divine Mother as Saraswati awakens the Sattva in you, so that you see yourself and the universe through the eyes of wisdom. By the blessings of the Divine Mother, you become a Jignasi, a truth seeker. You seek to unravel the mysteries of human life, of consciousness, of the universe, and the divine. After the completion of the 9 sacred nights of Navaratri, the last and the final day is celebrated as Dashara, or the 10th day of victory. With the power of wisdom, when you see through the illusion of separation, you rise victoriously into the 10th day of Vijayadashmi. This day is to celebrate the final liberation that the Divine Mother bestows upon you. Liberation from the illusion of separation and division. When this happens to you, you become an enlightened being, a Jivan Mukta. In recent study of the human brain, the region between the pituitary and the pituitary pineal and hypothalamus was found to be a very potent area of the brain. Activating this region of the brain was found to lead an individual beyond the limitations of a separate self or a separation-driven self into a state of non-separation or oneness. But several thousands of years ago, the ancient mystics in India saw a powerful spiritual center in this same region of the brain and called it as the Chintamani Gruha, meaning a cave of spiritual illumination. Chintamani is a wish-fulfilling jewel. There are ancient chants alluding to this mystic center in the human brain to be the dwelling place of the Divine Mother. And when this region of your brain is activated by the blessings of the Divine Mother, you go beyond the limited mind and the limited self, and you become one with the universe. The 10th day is a celebration of humanity's victory over suffering. On this day, the Mother Divine is celebrated as Parashakti, or the ultimate force that animates the universe. Thus, these 10 sacred days are a celebration of the infinite power and grace of the Divine Mother. Let me now speak to you about Ekam, the World Center for Enlightenment. Ekam is not only a unique structure built in accordance with the sacred energy principles from ancient Shastras. Ekam is also a divine field that houses the Hiranyagarbha, or the golden orb. The Rig Veda, that dates back 8,000 years, speaks of the Hiranyagarbha as the primordial form of the divine. Hiranyagarbha is described as the cosmic womb from which the entire universe and all its matter, energy, forces, and life originated. Hiranyagarbha is a divine phenomenon that is today manifesting to scores of seekers from around the world who come to Ekam. Let me share with you a powerful manifestation that a seeker from Hong Kong had when he was at Ekam Enlightenment Festival. This man has been carrying a huge burden of guilt in his heart because of some of the deeds he had performed in the past that hurt his family. He could never forgive himself for that. As he sat in Ekam, this feeling of guilt and shame that he had suppressed in his heart for several years started to surface. In his everyday life, he would always keep himself busy, be constantly on the run. So he never gave himself an opportunity to confront his inner pain. But that day, he had nowhere to run when he was in Ekam. His body became almost motionless and still because of the immense divine energies at Ekam. As he looked at the Hiranyagarbha, the golden orb, he could see and feel the Hiranyagarbha growing bigger and bigger and slowly transform into the form of Kuan Yin, the deity of compassion in the Buddhist tradition. Kuan Yin is the divine compassionate mother for several millions in the world. Her name means she who observes all suffering in the world. He felt like a little boy in the presence of the Divine Mother, who was embracing him with not just 2 arms, but 1,000 arms. Such was the outpouring of love that he felt from the Divine Mother. Her unconditional love melted his heart, and he could shed all those repressed tears of several years. He felt his guilt and shame melting away. After the experience, he felt like a new human being. His self-hate had dissolved. He was at total peace with himself. He realized that the Divine Mother had left a part of herself in his heart. The boundless love he felt from her was etched in his heart forever. And he went home to his family as a loving husband, as a loving father, and a loving human being who could embrace the other as they are. His transformation was not only a blessing for himself, but for everyone who was a part of his life. Your journey too should begin with a childlike passion to see and experience the Divine Mother. When you can open your heart like a child, then the Divine Mother reveals herself to you. Because there is no relationship in the world as pure and as intimate as the one a child shares with a mother. So in a few moments from now, you will move into the limitless field. But before that, I want to share something important with you. This coming month, Shri Preethaji will be leading you on a very important journey for generational healing in the manifest mystic process. There is a continuity of experiences that flow from one generation to the next, from grandparents to parents to children, and also to the nieces, nephews, and other members of your family. These traits are not merely biological information that gets passed on between family members through the Annamaya Kosha, the genetic transfer in the physical body. These are also energy impressions in consciousness. They are accumulated destructive thoughts, emotions, perceptions, and life experiences that are transferred from one person to the other through your pranamaya kosha, the energy body, and your manonmaya kosha, your mind body as well. Shri Preethaji will lead you through powerful mystic process that would make you discover these generational wounds that you carry and those that you are currently transmitting to people around you in unawareness. And in the mystic journey that would unfold, you would heal them and become free of them. We believe every human being is a parent in many ways. You not only parent your child, but so many people around you. Take a few moments and observe your life. You are constantly impacting several people that are dependent on you and look up to you for support. You are impacting their inner states, their thoughts, emotions, and life experiences. Are you not playing the role of a parent in several relationships? Only through healing your generational wounds and becoming free of negative traits within can you become an awakened parent to your children, grandchildren, all the children in your family, and to all those who look up to you in life. You will nurture them and architect them into joyful and loving human beings. So, make sure as a family you undertake this important spiritual journey to heal generational wounds and have insight into awakened parenting with Sri Preethaji. Today, as you move into the limitless field, you will have an experience of the Divine Mother in your heart. You will experience the Divine Mother's embrace and her love flowing into your heart like the cool rays of moonlight. You will experience the nectar of her compassion and the beauty of her magnificent form. Open your heart and receive the blessings that would flow from the limitless field.
Thank you so much, Sri Krishnaji. Ekam Tapas is a 4-week journey into enlightenment. Sri Preethaji and Sri Krishnaji have led a group of seekers into the glorious peaks of enlightened states last month. We will now listen to a seeker share her experience during her tapas journey while she was at Ekam. And after that, we will also have her live with us.
So Ekam Tapas, I think it's a must for everybody, especially all those who are seeking to live a life free of suffering. So I'll share a few experiences here which I had. I mean, there are list of experiences, every day a new one, but let me share the few ones here. So for me, during the 4th week, so it was about duality. And then during Ekam Tapas, after Ekam Tapas, when we went for Ashtachal, that is in the morning nature's walk, I was in some joy, which was never experienced before. So this was, I'm still feeling into it as I'm sharing here. So this joy, as I was watching the pond there, I saw the lotus and everything, and I was just smiling. The joy was just flowing in, and I was thinking that today is the last, last part of Nirvana Hills. So will I miss it? I wasn't even thinking of missing it, and I was taking everything along. And then I saw a dry tree there without any leaves, and still it was giving me a joy. So I know it was coming from inside. So it was in joy. It wasn't something was giving me joy. So which I don't think so. We've experienced, we go for movies, we go for eating, the best of the food or shopping and all. Then we enjoy, or we are with friends, or we are with loved ones, we have some moments. But this was really different. This was like you are experiencing the joy within. So that is what we are given, like delight. The one of the gift what we receive is delight. And I was experiencing this, and whenever I want to, I can close my eyes and get back to that state. So Ekam Tapas, I say it's one of the experience, and then we have so many others. Every ritual, every wisdom, it touches your heart and opens up. I really feel that our consciousness is expanding, and there is huge shift, which is significant. Of course, if somebody can scan the consciousness, we can really see that. And so my infinite gratitude from heart to our dearest beloved gurus, Sri Krishnaji and Preethaji, to all dasas here who are dedicatedly giving their time and support and energy just to help us expand our consciousness. And everything is arranged so particularly well, so well organized, so well structured, and everything has its own importance. Right from the food, the atmosphere, you name it, everything is so beautiful and so important. Everything is impacting our consciousness, whether we know it or no, but I'm sure we are impacted by everything. And I must say, this tapas should become the part of national agenda. Everybody, it's compulsory, should be attending it, so that we really deserve to live a life free of suffering. We all do. Thank you so much. Namaste.
So we now have Hani Vachini from Mumbai. She just now shared. We have her now live from Mumbai. So she's going to share with us how she's feeling after the Ekam Tapas, after she returned home. So namaste, Hani Vachini.
Namaste, Darshan. Yeah, so I'm so excited, and when I heard my own experience, I'm back to Nirvana Hills. I'm back to the state of this joy. So as each one of us was thinking, after we go, we were protected and taken care of in Ekam Tapas with so many things. How will we be when we really go into like the so-called real life? Everybody had that question. And same even I had it. As I returned home on 12th, 13th, I'm a school teacher. The school started offline school. And then 17th, 18th exams were starting. I had to complete my portion. I had to set paper. I had to get back to 1 month old, whatever I missed, my children missed. But because I was in the state of Sthita Pragnatva, the state of calm, relaxed and all those things, my principal ma'am just called me in and she said, take your time, relax and take one at a time. She scheduled everything for me. I wasn't worried. She was worried I would be bothered, but she was supporting me. So maybe my state of peace and all affected, and everything went on cool. Like tomorrow onwards, we have exams and everything is set. That is one example. Then at home, like my husband gets irritated faster. Otherwise, before I used to judge him. Why can't he be at peace? But now something happened. He started shouting, and I was coming from the space of compassion. Like everybody really deserves to be living a life free of suffering. And then we had a good connection. Otherwise, I would feel disconnected. I would feel I'm something better and he is not. But now you come from the space of connection. And the recent example, I can see the state. In fact, the fear that was there, little fear, like how will we manage? But here you're more aware. You understand how are you feeling within and how are people reacting to the situation, which is not even affecting us. So we had a party last night, my sister's house, and people were just talking and, gathering me. Some people get little hurt or some people talk, make some comments and it hurt somebody. I was just watching, completely detached. And I was just feeling how these small things are causing suffering, whereas I was at a state of calm and peace. And I was praying really from the heart, like everybody deserves to be living a life free of suffering, honestly. And automatically, it's coming. It's not I'm giving that wisdom or knowledge. It's happening automatically. Plus on the Shera day, Ekam Siddhi just happened. People gathered and I happened to announce about Ekam Siddhi and we gave it. So there was my niece. She had suffering, she had a problem from past 2 years and she couldn't be at peace for whatever her health issues and all. After giving Siddhi, she closed her eyes. She was into that state of peace for 15 minutes. And she's like, thanks. It's like it's been years I've not experienced this peace. So I'm so grateful, Krishnaji and Sri Preethaji and all that was an Ekam suppers and all those energies. I remember while leaving on the last day, I was doing dharana of Nirvana health, I was doing dharana of the sky, all mango trees, all Darshanjis also I did. I did dharana of Acharyaji as well. And Sri Krishnaji, Preethaji, Hiranyagarbha had got along with me at my home. And whenever I want to connect, I just connect with them. And whenever I want to pass this state, it happens. So I'm so grateful that things are working and I'm at peace most of the time. And I'm aware that now you're getting disturbed and this, you can, awareness has increased. The illumination of awareness has increased tremendously. And the things are really working out so beautifully. But these small things, I'm not saying it's a big things, achievements and all those things. But I see people are suffering, but even I used to be. I cannot say I'm different. But now I am. But small things that affect us. Why did he do this? Why did she say this? I mean, small matters in the family, in the office. They are, like, I feel I'm untouched. And there's some protective shield. And I'm sure my consciousness has expanded. And thanks to Ekam Tapas. And I wish everybody joins it fast. We really need this experience. Everybody needs to experience this easy life, with all these beautiful experiences. We enjoy day-to-day life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hani Vachni, for that beautiful sharing. It filled our hearts. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
We are very happy to let everyone here know that the month of November, we have the Gratitude Challenge coming up from the 14th of November to the 25th of November. Gratitude Challenge is a 12-day celebration of the innumerable blessings we have already received in life. Undertaking this challenge opens your heart to the ever-present, invisible hand of the divine through life. And undertaking the Gratitude Challenge in November is very special. It unites family and friends in the true spirit of love for thanksgiving, strengthening our bonds and forging beautiful relationships with our families and friends. So let us now listen from Sri Preethaji about Gratitude Challenge.
Shri Krishnaji and I welcome you to join us in our 12-day Gratitude Challenge. In these 12 days, as your heart awakens to gratitude, your heart's magnetic field becomes powerful. Your heart connects to the divine intelligence, which will manifest great synchronicities and miracles in your life. That is why the heart is called the Hrit Pundarika Kshetra, or the heart lotus, where the divine abides. 12 differing gratitude challenges in 12 days. Let us see if you can rise to the occasion.
In a few minutes from now, we will be entering the powerful limitless field with Sri Krishnaji. Kindly pay attention to this. During the limitless field, you will be inviting the Divine Mother to come into your heart, and we will be chanting a mantra, Hreem, at that time. Hreem is an ancient sound vibration that invokes the Divine Feminine of the universe. The Divine Mother as great compassion, the Divine Mother as the all-encompassing love, the Divine Mother as the creative force flowing throughout the universe. As this chant happens, you could choose to chant along with us, or you may just listen to the chant and remain in prayer. Entering the limitless field is entering the field of the divine. And as Sri Krishnaji said today, you will experience the Divine Mother's beautiful presence. Your heart will open up to that experience, to the experience of her love flowing into your heart, and the experience of the nectar of her compassion and the beauty of her magnificent form. Let us prepare ourselves to enter this sacred experience. We request you to kindly put your mobile phones on silence now. Please do immediately. We also request you to be in total silence. Please do not interact with each other. Only by being in silence can you tune into the limitless field and receive the immense blessings it can give you. Please sit with your spine erect, either on a chair or on the floor, and become still. Rest your hands upon your thighs, palms facing upwards. Let the tips of your index fingers touch the tips of your thumbs. Breathe slowly and deeply into your chest region. Hold your awareness, your total attention upon your breath. You may have your eyes open now. Gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to your heart center. invite the Divine Mother to embrace you and come into your heart now, to manifest within you, to give you an experience of her divine presence. We will now chant the mantra Hreem together. Immerse in the experience that is unfolding within you right now. You may now join your palms at your heart in prayer. Let us now immerse and repeat the Ekam mantra, Hamsa So Ekam. As you chant this mantra, you are receiving immense blessings flowing from the limitless field into you. And the blessings are for the Divine Mother to be with you in your heart forever. Now gently move your attention to the middle of your head. Stay still. Allow yourself to be led deeper into the experience of the divine. You may gently relax and you may slowly open your eyes now. We are delighted to inform you that Ekam will be open for all seekers to come and receive immense blessings. We are opening for Ekam Darshanams from October 31st. Every Sunday, Ekam will be open from 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon India time. Kindly mark the dates for the coming manifest with Sri Preethaji. This manifest is for generational healing and awakened parenting, which is going to happen on the 14th of November. All international seekers, for you the manifest would be at 6:30 a.m. India time, and again it will be at 10 p.m. India time. And for the Indian seekers, the manifest would be at 5 p.m. India time. May the blessings of the Divine be with all of you. Thank you very much for being a part of this sacred experience.